Hi, I'm Mark Helfrich, and this is Trailers from Hell. 1991's Flirting is really something special. This is a subtle, entertaining, bittersweet movie that gets it all right. The music, the cinematography, the writing, directing, and acting. You care about these characters. It's the sequel to The Year My Voice Broke, reuniting Australian director John Duigan with Noah Taylor, who plays Danny Embling. Thandiwe Newton and Naomi Watts each make their feature debut here, and a young Nicole Kidman, in her last Australian film before she became an international star, mesmerizes as a sexually repressed schoolgirl. Let's take a look. Director John Duigan actually wrote Flirting before The Year My Voice Broke, but was unable to get it financed. Then he spent a few years writing and directing for Kennedy Miller Productions, where George Miller, of Mad Max fame, greenlit and produced The Year My Voice Broke. After that was so successful, Flirting was able to get made.
I don't want your money too. I just want to make love to you.
For both films, Duigan indirectly used his own life experiences as something to draw from. When he was young, he moved from England to Woodend, a small countryside town in Australia, and then later was sent to a sadistic boarding school for 6 years.
God, did you sit on his bed? What did you actually do together?
Flirting, set in 1965, takes place at a boys' boarding school. The movie's nonconformist hero Danny falls in love with the brilliant and beautiful Thandiwe, played by Thandiwe Newton, who's radiant. Incidentally, Thandiwe's actual name is Thandiwe, and since 2021, that's how she's been credited.
Do you mind if we just kiss and touch a bit and leave it at that?
Flirting was the Australian Film Institute's Best Picture winner of 1990, and its critical and financial success made Duigan plan a third film in the Danny Embling trilogy. 2/3 of the script was finished, which found Danny in Paris during the student uprising of 1968. Unfortunately, Noah Taylor could no longer pass for a 20-year-old, so instead of recasting Danny with a younger actor, which Duigan didn't want to do, he scrapped the project.
What's happening?
You're beautiful.
I think you are too. We're just flirting.
Thankfully, the first 2 films of the trilogy exist and are highly recommended.
So, before this thing